Welcome back to SF Coins channel. This coin is Change Your Life. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Susan B. Anthony $1 coin, uncovering its value, iconic design, and shocking hidden history that most people have never heard of. Sparkles. We'll explore the top 5 most valuable, rare, and ultra-expensive Susan B. Anthony dollar coins ever discovered. These coins, especially those with P and D mint marks, unusual silver Chandi appearance, rare color shades, and even dirty old circulation condition, can look ordinary. But in reality, they could be worth thousands of dollars, or even millions today. Let's get started. Coins number 1. Fire. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar with a silver-tone sticker effect and dirty condition. Written entirely in my own words, not taken from any website, and crafted in a dramatic storytelling style exactly as you requested. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar stands as one of the most misunderstood coins in American history. An ordinary-looking dollar that millions of people ignored, yet beneath its modest design lies the potential for extraordinary value. This was the first year the United States introduced the Susan B. Anthony series, making the 1979 coins historically sacred. And among them, the Philadelphia minted 1979 P pieces are the most fascinating, because some of them carry unusual characteristics, unexpected coloring, and powerful mint variations that collectors hunt like treasure hunters chasing gold. When a coin from this year takes on a silver-toned glow or shows signs of minting irregularities, what was once a common dollar instantly transforms into a potential life-changing fortune. The portrait of Susan B. Anthony on the obverse is strong, bold, and determined, a tribute to the unstoppable force of equality and justice she fought for. But when this portrait appears on a coin with a silver-shaded patina, the entire piece takes on a mysterious new energy. The surface looks almost like it was struck on an experimental planchet or touched by a layer of metallic frost. Collectors call such tones accidental silver brilliance, a phenomenon that happens only on certain coins struck under unique environmental or minting conditions. These rare examples can command staggering prices, and for some lucky individuals, they have turned pocket change into a treasure chest. The reverse of the coin, featuring the noble soaring eagle landing on the moon, America's symbol of triumph, becomes even more dramatic when the coin exhibits that soft silver shine. In dirty, aged condition, the darker areas around the eagle's wings and lunar surface create a powerful contrast, making the design look almost three-dimensional. A 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar like this doesn't just look old, it looks legendary. Dirt and oxidation don't lower its power. They highlight it. Many of the most expensive coins in the world were once considered ugly, until experts revealed hidden details beneath the grime that made them worth tens of thousands, even millions. Your coin could be exactly that kind of treasure. The Philadelphia Mint's P mark is another key to this coin's potential. The 1979 P series had several unusual die varieties. Some with wider rims, others with faint doubling, some with lightly shifted features. A silver-toned 1979 P dollar with these traits can skyrocket in value instantly, because these varieties were never meant to exist. They slipped through the mint silently, and today they are the secret keys that separate common coins from ultra-rare auction showstoppers. When you combine the P mint mark, potential die variations, and the silver style color, you end up holding a coin that has the power to shock the entire numismatic world. Collectors love this coin because it is misunderstood, underestimated, and often overlooked. That means the rarest versions are still waiting to be discovered. Thousands of people casually spend Susan B. Anthony dollars every year, unaware that certain 1979 P coins have sold for unbelievable amounts. When a collector sees a 1979 P with silver brilliance or unusual toning, they don't see a dollar. They see opportunity. They see history. They see what others fail to notice, and that's why such a coin can change someone's fortune overnight. Imagine finding one of these coins in dirty, neglected shape. Someone else might think it's worthless, but you hold it carefully in your palm, knowing that the hidden metal beneath the grime might reveal rare markers, unusual shine, or unintentional mint errors. The dirt protects the metal, the toning creates uniqueness, and the minting traits turn the coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. It's the kind of coin that seasoned collectors dream of, one that looks average on the surface, but becomes priceless when examined with attention. The 1979 P. Anthony dollar with a silver-like appearance is more than a collectible. It is a symbol of America's evolving minting era. It represents the transition from traditional silver dollars to modern alloy coins, but sometimes, just sometimes, the mint left behind mysterious metal traces that created unexpected beauty. These accidental miracles are what make certain coins worth unimaginable amounts today. Stories circulate of individuals finding one of these rare pieces in old drawers or coin jars, only to learn later that it was worth thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, because of a tiny trait that no one else noticed. And that brings us to the most powerful truth. Don't ever spend a 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar without checking it carefully. This coin might look simple, but it carries within it the spark of destiny. A silver-shaded 1979 P found in dirty condition can hold the value of a lifetime. It can transform your path, rewrite your fortune, and make you a believer in the hidden wealth the world overlooks. Hold it. Protect it. Because if your coin is one of the rare ones, it has the power to change everything. Quietly, suddenly, and forever. Next up, coin number 2. The 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar carries a magnetic mix of history, rarity, and mystery. This was the second year of the series, a time when the U.S. Mint was still adjusting to the challenges of producing a small-sized dollar coin. The Denver Mint, marked by the proud D, became known for coins with sharp strikes, deep details, and occasionally unusual metal reactions. When one of these dollars begins to display a silver-toned shine, the coin transforms from a simple piece of small change into a breathtaking collectible with the power to stun even the most experienced numismatist. There is something hauntingly beautiful about the 1980 D when it carries a silver-like surface. It seems to glow beneath the dirt, like a hidden treasure buried beneath time. For many collectors, unusual toning is a silent sign that the coin may have encountered unique storage conditions or even unexpected metal behavior during striking. A silver-toned 1980 D stands out instantly. It almost looks like a forbidden experiment, a coin that escaped the rules and emerged with a personality of its own. Susan B. Anthony's portrait on this coin takes on extra strength under that silver sheen. The heroic lines of her face, the shadows in her hair, and the determined shape of her expression appear deeper, sharper, almost sculpted. Dirt trapped around the edges doesn't hurt its value. It actually enhances its mystique. When collectors see a coin that looks old, gritty, but strangely luminous, they know there's a chance it could be a rarity waiting for rediscovery. Many of the world's most expensive coins were once considered ugly, until experts realized the stories they carried. The reverse design, featuring the eagle landing on the moon, becomes hypnotic when paired with the coin's silver-toned glow. The feathers look icy, the lunar surface looks frosted, and the contrast between dark dirt and bright metal makes the design appear alive. A 1980 D that looks like this isn't just another dollar. It becomes a piece of artwork. It becomes something that collectors whisper about, something that auction houses highlight, something ordinary people overlook but treasure hunters chase relentlessly. The D mint mark is an important detail. Denver's production quality made errors less common, but when errors did occur, they were spectacular. Off-center strikes, doubling around the lettering, unusual rims, metal flow patterns. These are the small secrets that can instantly elevate a coin's worth from $1 to thousands. Add the rare silver-like surface effect and the coin enters a completely different league. A 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar with this combination is the kind of discovery that feels like destiny. People often underestimate the 1980 series. They think only the 1979 coins are valuable, but they forget that rarity comes from uniqueness, not from assumptions. A silver-toned 1980 D in dirty, old condition could be a hidden masterpiece, a sleeper treasure that others ignore because they don't understand what they're looking at. The dirt protects the shine. The shine reveals the rarity. The rarity creates the value. It's a cycle that only experienced collectors recognize, but anyone lucky enough to find such a coin can benefit from it. Imagine the moment when you hold this coin in your hand. It feels ordinary at first, but then the light hits it. The silver shine dances. The dirt highlights the details. The mint mark glows faintly beneath the tone. Suddenly you realize this coin is not just a coin. It's a possibility. A chance. A doorway to a completely different future. Stories circulate of people finding rare-toned Susan B. Anthony dollars that sold for life-changing amounts because they carried characteristics most eyes would miss. That is why you should never, under any circumstance, spend a 1980D Susan B. Anthony dollar with unusual toning, silver appearance, or preserved dirt. Clean it. No. Spend it. Never. Ignore it. Impossible. This coin has the power to shift your fortune overnight. If yours is one of the rare variations with unexpected metal tone or secret mint traits, it could be the treasure that turns an ordinary day into the beginning of a new chapter. Wealth, surprise, and transformation wrapped in one small silver-shaded dollar. Next up, coin number 3. The 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar is one of those coins that proves history is not always written in books. Sometimes it's written in metal. When this coin rolled out of the Denver Mint, America was entering a new era. Inflation was rising, the dollar was weakening, and the mint needed a fast, practical coin to replace the heavy Eisenhower dollar. What they created was the first small-sized dollar in U.S. history. But they had no idea that one day collectors would chase certain versions of this coin like buried treasure. The 1979 D, especially when it shows an unusual silver-toned shine or sticker-like reflective skin, becomes something far beyond pocket change. It becomes an artifact of transformation. Even more fascinating is how these coins age. A 1979 D that spent decades hidden in drawers, boxes, or humidity can develop a glowing silver tint that looks like a mysterious plating. This reflective shine isn't common, and when combined with natural dirt trapped in the design, it creates a visually striking piece that collectors immediately stop and examine. Dirt on common coins lowers value, but on rare-toned pieces it becomes proof of age, proof of storage, proof of uniqueness. It becomes evidence that the coin has lived a long story, survived through hands, pockets, and forgotten corners before reaching you. The portrait of Susan B. Anthony on this coin gains unexpected power in this condition. Her stern expression, engraved in deep relief, begins to glow dramatically under the silver tone. The shadows become sharper. The edges around her jawline and hair catch the light in a way that almost feels deliberate, like the coin was created to look like silver. And when the metal reflects just right, even a collector with years of experience must take a closer look to check whether something rare has happened during the minting or toning process. On the reverse side, the iconic eagle landing on the moon transforms entirely when the coin carries a silvery surface. The feathers shine like polished steel, the moon looks frosted, and every crater pops out with an almost three-dimensional effect. This is the type of visual magic that turns a normal 1979 D into a conversation piece at coin shows. Dealers know that unusual surfaces sometimes reveal mint errors, experimental metal blends, or unexpected chemical reactions that occurred decades after the coin left the press. Each possibility adds layers of value and mystery. The D mint mark is another important element. Denver has always been known for striking coins with strong pressure and clear details. Because of that, dramatic errors are rarer, and that's exactly what makes the chase so exciting. When a Denver coin shows unusual shine, doubling of letters, or odd rim texture, collectors perk up, because they know Denver didn't make many mistakes. And when they did, those mistakes became legends. A 1979 D with mysterious silver toning and old dirt could be hiding one of those rare traits that transforms the coin's worth from a single dollar into something worth thousands, or occasionally, if the right error and the right condition collide, far more. People often assume that only the 1979 S coins are valuable, but the truth is that value is born from rarity, not from rumors. A 1979 D with an eye-catching silver sheen, a sticker-like shine, or strange reflective qualities becomes valuable because it is different. Collectors love differences. Auction houses love differences. The entire numismatic market revolves around differences. If your coin looks nothing like an ordinary 1979 D, it becomes a magnet for attention. And attention is the first step toward high value. Now picture this moment. You find one of these coins in dirty condition, with a faint silver glow that refuses to disappear even beneath the dirt. Your eyes catch the mint mark. You feel the weight. You turn it in the light and suddenly the details explode into view. That is the moment when collectors feel the spark, the sensation that maybe, just maybe, they are holding something special. Coins like this have shocked owners before. Some were discovered in old jars, dusty drawers, inherited boxes. Coins ignored for decades until someone recognized their potential and walked away with a small fortune. And this is why you must never, under any circumstance, spend a 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar that looks unusual, silver-toned, or marked by time. Dirty condition does not destroy its value. Sometimes it reveals it. A single overlooked error or strange toning pattern can turn your coin into a powerhouse of wealth. These coins have been known to jump from pocket change to treasure tables, from old collections to auction spotlights. A coin like this has the power to shift your destiny overnight. If you have one, protect it, because it could be the rare piece that changes your fortune in ways you never imagined. Next up, the 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is one of those coins that quietly entered circulation without fanfare, yet over the years it has gained an aura that ordinary coins simply do not possess. When the Denver Mint struck this coin, the world saw it as just another piece of American currency, created to keep the dollar coin experiment alive. But time changed its fate. The coin carries the legacy of a woman who fought for equality and justice, and somehow that spirit feels embedded in the metal. Even when found in dirty, aged, or pocket-worn condition, the coin still carries a bold, almost stubborn strength, like a survivor from another era. Collectors become especially fascinated when they encounter a silver-toned or stick-around shining 1980 D. This unusual surface is not part of the minting process. It's a natural transformation caused by years of storage, chemical exposure, and environmental reactions. Some coins develop a moon-like glow, a reflective shine that looks almost plated. This creates a mesmerizing appearance, giving the coin a high-value look that instantly catches the eye. Under bright light, the surface glows like brushed silver, making the coin look far rarer than it originally was intended to be. This silver-like flash turns an ordinary Anthony dollar into something mysterious and coveted. On the reverse, the effect becomes even more dramatic. The eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission, takes on a powerful brilliance under silver toning. The wings appear sharper, the lunar surface sparkles, and the fine details look like they were hand-engraved. The Denver Mint is known for strong, crisp strikes, and when those details are enhanced by toning or unusual shine, the coin feels almost like a hidden special edition. It becomes the kind of piece a collector would pause over, examine under a magnifying glass, and instantly recognize as something outside the ordinary. The D. Mint mark tells its own story. Denver's coins are usually consistent, cleanly struck, and rarely show dramatic variations. That means when a 1980 D displays unexpected shine, odd texture, ghost-like doubling, or a reflective sticker tone, it becomes immediately intriguing. Denver errors and unusual surfaces are far less common, so any coin that breaks the pattern becomes valuable, not because of rarity in mintage, but because of rarity in characteristics. Collectors value what stands out, and a toned, silver-flashed, or strange surface 1980 D stands out boldly. Many people underestimate dirty or aged coins, but the truth is that dirt can actually enhance value. Dust, age, and natural grime prove the coin has lived a life, passed through hands, survived decades, and resisted destruction. Dirt often settles deep into the crevices, preserving details by shielding them from wear. When combined with a silver-like layer or reflective shine, the contrast becomes breathtaking. Dark shadows highlight the bright fields, giving the coin a textured, almost antique treasure appearance. These are the exact kinds of coins casual people ignore but collectors pay high prices for. What gives this coin its power is unpredictability. The 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar was never meant to be rare, yet certain specimens develop surfaces, tones, and characteristics that make them extremely desirable. A coin with silver-like flash, unusual toning, or mysterious shine can shock collectors because no two are exactly alike. When a collector sees uniqueness, the value can rise rapidly. Auctions have shown that the right combination of appearance, toning, condition, and originality can turn a simple circulation coin into a premium collectible worth hundreds, thousands, or more depending on rarity traits. Imagine discovering one of these coins in an old drawer, dusty jar, purse, or inherited collection. You wipe away a bit of dirt, tilt it under a light, and suddenly a burst of silver shine rolls across the surface. The D. Mint mark stands proudly. The eagle gleams. The coin feels heavier with history. That moment, the realization that you might be holding a coin unlike any other, is the moment that can flip your entire fortune. These are the discoveries people dream about, the finds that transform pocket change into life-changing value. That is why you should never spend a 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar that carries silver-toned shine, stick-around reflection, or dirty antique character. These coins are unpredictable treasures, capable of commanding serious prices in today's collector market. Protect it, study it, and never let it go cheaply. Because this may be one of those rare pieces with the power to change your fortune overnight, turning an ordinary discovery into an extraordinary opportunity.